making your way through into the main auditorium where the auction will be taking place, I'll be introducing myself and the team from Sealed Bids, and we're going to get the process of this auction up and running. We do apologize for the slight delay. We had a lot of bidders that were registered online. Some were still trying to make their way through, and of course we had to try and entertain them. But we are now moving along. The ship must sail, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I want to quickly introduce myself so that you know exactly who you're dealing with, and then we're going to get into the proceedings of at the auction. I want to touch a little bit on the procedure and the process that we'll be following here today. Please, ladies and gentlemen, note that of course with every single particular property, I will give you as much information as I can, i.e. the earth number, the land size of the property, the zoning of the property as well, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, I will give you the net income of each of these properties that we will be selling here today. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, very unique and very niche in the sense that it is almost one product that we are putting up. Obviously different brands, different sizes, but we are selling service stations here today, and I'm sure you're quite excited as well with the offerings that have been brought to us here by the ever amazing Alex and Natalie. So of course they are here, ladies and gentlemen. They will be around the room. If you've got any questions pertaining to the properties, please do not hesitate, ladies and gentlemen. You can speak to them directly, and of course Harun is around the room as well. Harun, if you can just wave, he is around at the back here, and he'll also be able to answer any questions that you may have. I think more importantly as well is that we are not selling pots and pans today. We're selling some very unique properties, so you need to have done your homework as well to make sure that you fully understand what you're buying yourself into here today. So I won't be going into any exceptional detail because I trust that you've already done your homework. But of course, as I've mentioned, if there are any specifics that you would like answered as far as the properties are concerned, then of course the people to speak to will be Natalie and Alex and Harun, who are obviously on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gifton Gwenya. I'm a resident auctioneer, of course, with Sealed Bids, and I'm really honored to be here for what will be our last auction for the year. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be taking you through the motions of 19 lots. 19 lots is what we'll be dealing with here today. If you are interested in any of those, then the catalogs are available at the back of the room as well. And of course, that is going to assist you as you purchase here today. I want to extend a special welcome to our partners, Boshoff Attorneys, and as well, they are in the corner, ladies and gentlemen. They will be assisting you with any inquiries that you may need, legal advice, even if you want to register, and of course anything else going through conveyancing and the notaries can also be dealt with by them. And thank you once again to them as well for availing themselves here for this lovely opportunity to be with us for this auction. Ladies and gentlemen, I think what's very important is for us to start looking at the conditions of sale, and of course we can start getting into each particular property. I think it's very important to note that the auctioneer has the sole right to regulate the bidding procedure. That is myself. I will be regulating the bidding process. Please note as well, ladies and gentlemen, that the rules of auction here today, they comply with Section 45 of the CPA Act of 68 of 2008, and that of course complies as well with the Consumer Protection Act, which is in line with the Government Gazette as well. Ladies and gentlemen, when we sell the properties that we're selling here today, we've tried our utmost to give you as much information as is possible, but the due diligence is also on your part as the client here to have taken the time out to go and have a look at the properties and make sure that you're fully familiar with what you are binding yourself to here today, should you be a successful bidder. I think what's very important as well to note is that you need to be registered, you need to have been FICA'd, and of course in this instance you would have paid 100,000 Rand, which is the registration fee, and that will allow you, or rather entitle you, to a bidder's card. The bidder's card is what you will then raise at a later stage when the auctioneer then calls on you as a successful bidder to say, please verify yourself as a confirmed a registered bidder here today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are buying on behalf of any other entity other than yourself, then of course you need to be registered as well as the entity that you will be representing here today. And please note that in the event that they fail, of course, to come up with the guarantees in the event that they ask for, then of course you will be held responsible for those guarantees as the entity that was responsible for the bidding procedure here today. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we hold a trust account through our attorneys, and of course all monies that have been paid here today will be held held in that trust account until such a time when, of course, we have to present the rest of the guarantees, or alternatively to do a refund. Please note, refunds will be done within 48 hours from what I understand, and of course pending that all your documentation is in as far as the figure, and of course they'll be able to assist with any refunds that need to be done here today. Post the auction, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be expected to put on a 15% plus VAT. That is the applicable percentage that will be expected of you today, over and above the 100,000 rand that you would have paid as your registration fee. That of course will form part of your payment in the event that you have bought a opportunity here today. If not, then of course the refund will then take effect. Ladies and gentlemen, please note the auctioneer will control the bid increments. I know we get excited, everybody wants to put their hand up, you want to shout at the auctioneer, you want to move to your service station and start putting diesel, paraffin, whatever it may be. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let the auctioneer assist you, please. I will control the bidding increments. I also want to notify you as well, ladies and gentlemen, that we do have a lot of buyers that are going to be on the telephone. I actually don't know how Natalie and Haroon are going to handle the telephone bids, because we do have a lot of people that obviously opted to use that route. It is available to you as well in future in the event that you're joining us. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is register as well, and you can participate via the telephone. One of our agents will then relay all the information through to you via the telephone, and you can participate. The same applies, ladies and gentlemen, with the proxy bid as well. All you have to do is fill in a proxy, and of course emphasize the amount that you'd like us to go up to, of course, to defend you as well as a buyer, and of course one of our representatives as well will then participate on your behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the most frequently asked questions as far as the conditions of sale are concerned. If, of course, you do have further questions that you'd like to ask, please do not hesitate to either speak to Haroon, to Natalie, or Alex, or alternatively, you can go onto our website, www.sealbids.co.za, and of course, you'll find all the conditions of sale pertaining to this sale. They will be outlined in absolute detail there for you. I will not be reading them out word for word, lest we be here the whole day and have a braai. So I will try and, of course, just minimize and ask that to you go and make reference with the ones that are online. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be taking instructions, and of course, we're going to get the proceedings of this auction up and away. I look to you, Natalie, and are we good, guys? Are we good to go? Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away. Of course, quite excited. I'm going to be taking you around the country in different parts in my little bus, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the first one, I take you up here to the south of Johannesburg. If you don't know where the south of Johannesburg is, it is where the guys will always greet you and say, how's it, my brew? Because that's how they operate in the south of Johannesburg. But we bring you a lovely service station, or rather a lovely opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen, in the south. Lot number one, please note, as the auctioneer is auctioning, I will advise you whether I'm selling the property or whether I'm selling the operations or whether I'm selling the operations with the property. So please pay attention to every single announcement that the auctioneer will be making. I'm just going to ask them to switch off the music for me. Thank you. Right. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, so in this particular instance, lot number one coming up is operations sale. So it is an operation sale. I believe we do have a couple of buyers that are on the telephone. Alex will be dealing with some of them. And of course, some of you are here as well for it. The information is as follows. 50 Port Gitter Street is your earth number, ladies and gentlemen, and 579 situated in Alberton, Gauteng. The land size on this particular property, 2,825 squares. You can follow me behind, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I think the screens will be showing you that information shortly. They're just working on that. And of course, the zoning here, ladies and gentlemen, it currently is a lease. Your annual net income on this particular property at the moment, 1.1. This is projected income. And of course, the property is VAT registered as well. Astron Operations Convenience Store in Al Road, 130,000 liters per month average that they're pumping out there, 400,000 coming from the shop sales per month. The assets worth 1.2 million to be included in the sale. If you'd like to understand what assets are going to be included in the sale, then of course you can speak to Alex and he'll give you a detailed breakdown. And of course, my understanding is that we have a 2023 PetroConnect asset valuation that was done on this particular property, and that will be available as well. So you can make notes in your catalogs, but it should be in your brochures, and you can have a look at this one. Where are we located? We are on the main road in the busy industrial area of Al Road. For those of you who don't know where Al Road is, very, very, very busy industrial area in the south of Johannesburg. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a stunning opportunity. It is the first one that I'm bringing to the market. And please note, ladies and gentlemen, when the auctioneer does announce that we are on the market, what it basically means is that I will be selling that particular property. It will be confirmed on the floor. There will not be another opportunity for you to buy the property. So the minute the auctioneer announces that we are now on the market, please take note that I'm selling and confirming. If not, then I will always announce that I'm selling subject to confirmation. Benjamin, let's get the bidding going. Right, Benjamin, there we go. The first one, you've had the story, you've got the catalogs there. Let's do business here, Benjamin. I'll take it when you start the bidding. I would say 3.5 million rand to go. Will you make me an offer now? Somebody talk to me at 3.5 million and I'm looking for a bid now. Talk to me at 3.5 million and where's the bidding at? Hold while I'm looking for a 3 million rand. It's not about where we start, it's about where we finish. At 3.5 million rand, what do we do now? Will you make me an offer now? 100% 3 million rand to be. Even at 3 million, talk to me. What about say your man on the telephone there, Mr. Alex? What is he saying now? 2 million rand all day. At 2 million rand. How much, sir? 2.2 million rand, I'm in already. At 2.2 million, I'm in already now with a man on the telephone here. What do we do here? We're going to put 2 million now, 2,200,000 and I'm going to sell it to go now. How about another 3 to go? Somebody make me an offer extra now, but it come back in at 2,300,000. I sell all the while at 2,200,000. It's going to be the opening and closing bid, first property of the day. Even at 2,200,000 rand, I sell it over its time. You know there's going to be 3 opportunities for you to buy this property, ladies and gentlemen. 2,200,000. I'm still on your man at 2,200,000. Are there any other bidders here? Do I take any other bidders at the back of the room now? 2.3 at 2,300,000 and Natalie's back in 2.3. Now you're allowed now. Alex, you're going to have to talk to a man for a little bit more. 2,300,000 and I'm back in the game now. I'm bidding again now at 2,300,000. You're allowed now. 2,300,000 and I'm back at you now. Back of the room. 2,300,000 at 2.4 now. I'm at 2,400,000 and I'm begging again. You're allowed at the back of the room. Natalie, talk to me now. I got about 2,400,000 at 2,400,000 and I'm looking for a little bit more. What do you got about 5? At 2,500,000 and 5. I'm begging again. What do you got about 6 million rand? What do we go? At 2,600,000 now. Alex, you're allowed now. Sell to the back of the room at 2.4. I've got 5. Alex, you need to understand me. Do you need confirmation there? So I'm going back to my previous bid at 2.4. At 2,400,000. We're still standing here at 2,400,000. Man on the telephone. He's also on the telephone. He's talking to somebody else as well. 2,400,000 rand. They've now fallen the banking institutions now to get a little bit more cash. At 2,400,000 rand. Still bid stands here immediately on my left hand side. I'm going to sell it all the while at 2,400,000. Tell them I'll help them out with a little bit of a small one if they want more. At 2,400,000. Tell them I'll help them with a little bit more. At 2,450,000 I'll help them. At 2,450,000 I'll help them. I got 2,400,000. I've got 2,400,000 and 50. I'm back in again. I did it for him. I'll did it for you too. This is how I operate, sir. I'm on 2,450,000. What's an extra 50,000 rand between friends? Come on, Alex, talk to your man now at 50,000 rand. Come on, go. At 2,450,000, hold on to your bed now. You might be the lucky owner yet, sir. At 2,450,000, and I'm going to ask for an extra 50 from Alex to make 5. At 2,450,000, now come back in, Alex. You can do this. Close the deal. Told the man you'll borrow him the 50 till the end of the auction. At 2,450,000 now for the second time. You know what happens, Alex? Alex, you know what's going to happen? You're going to pace up and down today all day. 2.5. I like you already, Alex is back in the 2.5 now. At 2,500,000 now, I'm back in again. I'm in the bidding now. You're a lot now. You open this kind of worms now, you're going to have to close it now. At 2,500,000 now, I'm all bidding now to the man on the left here, 2.5 and 5. Come on, Natalie, you can do it again. Will you get about 550? Will you go now? At 2,500,000 now, but you get about 50 again now. I got 2,500,000. I'm selling again now for the second time here. I'm going to raise this hammer. I'm going to raise this hammer, so I have to close it up at some point. I could be here the whole day. Trust me, it's not out of a lack of energy, sir. But the deal has to be concluded. At 2,500,000 rand, Muhammad's going to come up for the second time. At 2,500,000, it's going to be subject to confirmation, of course. And I'm going to be selling to Alex's man at this point in time. They are still negotiating with Natalie there at the back. I see the gentleman is still trying to get an extra 50,000 rand. Ask for Zim dollars if you want. We'll take them all. Just the briefcase must come round the back room. At 2,500,000. Hold on. And I sell. Subject to your man, of course, at 2,500,000. Oh. Sorry? 25,000. I only take those when I sell cars, ma'am. Hubcaps. I'll take 225s. Tell them I'll take 225s. I'll help them. At 2,550,000 rand if you like it. At 2,550,000 rand. It's only money, sir. You can't take it with you, sir. And this is the last chance. My hammer is up for sure. Otherwise, I sell for 2.5. All through. All done. And I see you nodding. Is he in at 50? Is he in at 50? 2,550,000. Now you're going to have to work a little bit harder. That came in right at the end. I apologize, Alex. It's not my fault. He keeps putting up his hand. 2,550,000. Now you're going to try something else. Now, Alex, you're going to do some magic here. At 2,550,000 rand, what are we doing here? Go to 0.6 and you can do it, Alex. You can do it, man. Come on, 2.6 now. At 2,550,000 rand, I'm going to not put pressure on you because you started this. At 2,550,000 rand for the second time. 2.6 now. Must I give it to him? At 2,550,000. You're allowed now. Natalie, you can now take your man and tell him that he might just be lucky yet. I love his energy. I love his strategy coming in right at the end. For 2,550,000 rand, no other bidders here. All through, hold on, and I sell for 250,000. 2,550,000 to the back of the room. Please, will you just make sure that we get the bars number? Round of applause there to the gentleman at the back. Thank you. Thank you to your underbidder on the telephone. Tell him there are more service stations for him to buy. He should not despair. I'll ask for the bars number there when you're ready, Natalie, then we can just put that on record. Here comes the next one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep it moving. There are some properties that I do know do not have interest in the room. If there is no interest, I will ask, and if there's none, I will pass them by so that we can keep the process moving and keep us going. The next lot, ladies and gentlemen, is lot number 2. I'm taking you to Benoni, and of course, Benoni is not too far from the south of Johannesburg. They also get very physical there, but they are good people all in all. Ladies and gentlemen, here, of course, we are selling a large development in opportunity for a fuel station and 23 additional stands as is to be. So it's a Sasol development in Benoni, and the property is located on this particular address. It's Connor Kingsway and Geldenhuys Street in Benoni, right here in Gauteng. The earth number, ladies and gentlemen, remained of extension portion 48, and the land size, a beautiful land size, 18,083 squares. And of course, we are selling subject to VAT here. Zoning, bulk services are due on this one, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the story here. So the oil company offer lease from Sasol sits at 225,000 rand per month. Unfortunately, it has expired, so please make note of that. The retail site license is approved. And of course, 15-year projected income from Sasol is approximately at 63 million. That is over a period of 15 years. An additional 23 stands with a variety of different zonings as well being offered with this particular opportunity here. Ladies and gentlemen, my instructions are very simple. I am to bring the property to the market. Future plans to build a road through the property have obviously been looked at, and it looks like they might just go through as well. And of course, your annual net income here sitting at anything between 1.1 plus minus. Ladies and gentlemen, my instruction simple. Let's do business here, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we go? Somebody kick me off now. How do I say 10 million rand to go? At 10 million rand, I'm looking for the bid now. Talk to your man on the telephone, man on the floor now. What do we do? Open me up. Give me an opening bid at 10 million, and I'm looking for the bid now. What do we got? Not 10 million. I'm still asking for 10 million. If he's got 10 million, no problem. Natalie, tell him he can come right in. At 10 million rand, this is where the opening bid is at. That's what the auctioneer is asking for. At 10 million now, but you got to put 10 million rand. 100% 7 million rand to go. I'll take 7 million rand. Any advances here? Who do you got to put 7 million rand to go? I'll bring it down 1 million rand. Once again, I'll go in at 6 million rand. I'm looking for the bid now. What do we do here? Talk to me now. We're in the heart of Benoni, ladies and gentlemen. Where do we go now? How do I say 6 million rand to go? Does your buyer have 6 million rand for me? Tell them I'm opening at 6 million rand. What does he want to offer me? Tell them, what would you like to offer me? At 6 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, I'm all about looking for the money today. At 6 million rand, this is an amazing opportunity. Tell him to look at the annual turnover that is coming through here. And of course, there's 23 extra stands that we've thrown in with this lovely opportunity as well. I'm asking for an opening bid here. I'm currently sitting, or rather asking for 6 million rand. Are they coming in at 6 million rand for the first time? Are they going to give us an offer at 6 million rand for the second time? I only have your buyer, Natalie, here, so I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. It's either he gives us something or he gives us nothing. At 3 million rand, what do we do here? 3 million rand, what do we do here? She's negotiating here. Are they calling from China? I have known these Chinese to negotiate very hard. While we are also waiting to see if anybody on the telephone wants to put in an offer first. So it is a bit of a catch-22 situation. But tell him to break the ice on 3 million, which is way below what I'm looking for anyway, and we can get the ball rolling and everybody might just come in afterwards. Red 3 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for the bid now. 3 million rand for the first time. I'm going to pass her by. If there's no offers here, 3 million rand, what do we do? 3 million rand is in now. Thank you, and there we go now. 3 million, what do we do here? I'm looking for a 3.5 now. Somebody talk to me at 3.5. I'm begging again. in at 3 million rand as the opening bid. I'll take any offers here today. Anyway to advance here, 3 million rand. Man on the telephone is all I have. Will you come back in again? Any advances here, 3 million rand. Have a look at the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Look at your brochure now. Even at 3 million rand, way below the value first time. At 3 million second time. At 3 million rand, Muhammad is up. Then I sell it subject to confirmation. It will be sold subject to confirmation for 3 million rand to your buyer, Natalie. No other bidders here, all through all done. 3 million rand bars there, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the offer there. And of course, Natalie will have further discussions with that particular client for that opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm moving steadily along. Here comes another one. Of course, I take you to another part of the world, and I take you to Potchefstroom. The address here, ladies and gentlemen, will be lot number 3 in your catalogs. I take you to Porsche number 24, Potchefstroom Street in Falkville in the northwest. The earth number is as follows. Portion number 1 of earth 1029. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the land size 3,002 square meters is what we are putting up for auction here. The opportunity is registered, ladies and gentlemen. The zoning is on lease. And of course, it is a property and wholesale license sale that we are putting up here. Property and wholesale license that we are putting up here. Diesel depot in Falkville, Northwest, ladies and gentlemen, and I've got some nice specifics for you here. Projected income at 7 million rand, projected income at 7 million rand. And of course, we are pumping, in October, we were pumping 300,000. And then as we spoke to them just before the sale, we were pumping 400,000 liters per month on this particular sale. 95% of sales are under contract on this particular service station that I'm bringing here today. And the current storage capacity is 80,000 liters. That's what we can currently store, but there are plans for us to increase up to 100,000 on this opportunity as well. Assets and equipment worth up to 2.8 million will be included in the sale. And of course, that asset register will be available with my good friend, Mr. Alex as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you're right there. You're situated close to major mining operations, particularly in the neighboring towns like Carltonville, which hosts some of the world's richest gold mines. So you know they will need diesel, come hell, come thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to do business here, and the opportunity is now available for you. Kick me off at 30 million rand. 30 million rand is where the bidding is asking now. 30 million rand, talk to me. We've got man on the telephone as well here on this one. Hit 30 million rand, somebody talk to me. What are we doing now? Taking out pounds here. What do you talk to me? How do I say 25? Hit 25. How much, sir? 10. No, sir. I'll take 15 to start. 15 million rand makes it a better offer, sir. We got to start somewhere now. Even at 15 million rand, somebody talk to me. 15 million rand, I'll take to open. Talk to man. It's got to be serious now. Look at the opportunity here. It's a diesel depot, my man. Come on now. 15 million rand. Do I have any offers here? Any takers here? Any hands coming up on the floor at 15 million rand? What do we do? 12.5 I'll take. At 12.5 million rand, I gotta start somewhere at 12.5 million rand. We're in the bidding now. Even at 12.5 million rand, what do we do? Somebody talk to me now, but you're gonna want 13 million rand, I'll ask. Yet about come back in again at 12.5 million rand, I sell it to go. Is a 30 million rand opportunity on the market coming in at 12.5 million rand to go. Even at 12.5 million rand, do I have any other bidders here? Any other takers here? My only bid is on the telephone now with Alex at 12.5 million rand for the first time. At 12.5 million rand for the second time. Muhammad is up at 12.5 million rand. I'm going to sell it subject to confirmation once again as well, Alex, to you. 12.5. Any other bidders? Any other takers? All through, all done. I've given it ample time here at 12.5 million rand. 12.5 goes to Alex there. Alex, you're going to have to do some really tough negotiating to get that one to be considered as an offer even today. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we look at the next one coming up, and we are in the heart of Kempdorp, Northern Cape. Kempdorp in Northern Cape. Very nice opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen. But this is a nice holding here, 767 of Halton's Resenting. It's an agricultural holding in the Northern Cape. And I know you're all far away from where this property is, but of course there is business, and the color of their money is exactly the same as ours as well when it comes in, that's for sure. And I can tell you now, ladies and gentlemen, their net annual income here coming in at 8 million, projected over 10 years on this particular one. Let's do the maths here, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the math when it comes to such opportunities. The land size sits at 2,825 squares. Property is registered for VAT, and the zoning is under lease here, and it is a redevelopment opportunity for you here. The redevelopment opportunity comes with the following story. Offers are subject to license approval. Now, this is not for them. This is for you as the purchaser. So when you are buying, your license will have to be approved in order for the sale to be approved. So please take note of that. It's a very, very, very important factor to consider, that they will have to approve your license there. 200,000 vehicles passing per month in this area. 10-year projected gross income of 18. And, of course, the oil co lease from Astron, which unfortunately has expired at this stage, but can be, of course, reinstated pending that approval should it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on lot number 4. I'm in the heart of the Northern Cape. Do I have any takers here? 10 million rand to go. Let's do it now. What do you talk to me now? What do you got to win a 10 million rand? Do I have any takers? Nobody on the telephone here. We're in the Northern Cape. Do I have any offers? Any bidders here? Any interest at all in the floor here at 10 million rand? Random room at 10 million rand. Will you make me an offer? I'll take a minimum of 7 million rand. Otherwise, I'm going to pass a buy at 7 million rand. Any interest at all? First time? Second time? All right, ladies and gentlemen, no takers on this one. We're going to let her go through. You can scratch that one out, ladies and gentlemen. If you are interested in her, please do not hesitate to speak to the team post the auction, and of course, they can assist you with that one. Lot number 5 comes up, ladies and gentlemen, number 31 Station Street in Albertina in the Western Cape as well. Another lovely opportunity. Earth number here, 29011414. I've got 3 different earths here for you. I've got 2901, I've got 1414 and 1413, sorry, and there is a 4th one, 1412, which will give you a combined earth size of 14,671 squares. The zoning is commercial on this particular lot, and the property is, of course, VAT registered here. Ladies and gentlemen, we sell property and operations as well. On this lovely opportunity, we sell property and operations, engine filling station, retail and truck stop on the N2 in Western Cape. Ladies and gentlemen, 190,000 litres being pumped on average here per month. The N2 provides a direct route connecting the Western Cape with other major regions, and including the Cape Town and the Eastern Cape, of course. The road is well maintained and is a critical link for transportation and logistics. We have multiple tenants that are also available on this particular opportunity, bringing in a plus minus, please note, I say plus minus, 2.7 million projected gross annual income as well, and that is from the tenants coming in as well. Filling station, and of course, please take note, the truck stop can be sold separately. In the event that you want to buy the truck stop, you can buy that separately, and then of course deal with the filling station separately as well, as of course those earths are quite separate. So please take note that opportunity is available for you when bidding on this particular opportunity. I'm not going to waste time. Let's do this here. How do I say 45 million rand to go? What are you going to put 45 and 5? What are you going to put 40 million rand? Somebody talk to me now. What are you going to put 40? At 40,000 and I'm looking for the bin here. What are you going to put 40 now? How do I say 35 million rand? I'll take an offer here. At 35 million rand. What are you going to put 30,000 rand? How about 30 million rand to go? Any interest in the flow now? 30 million rand. I'm going to run the bar. I'm going to give her a fair opportunity here. Even at 30 million rand. What are you going to put 20 million rand? I'll take her to go now. What do we do here? Even at 20 million rand, any other offers here? At 20 million rand, she's at half the price now of what she's worth on the market. At 20 million rand, got about first time now. At 20 million rand, I got about second time now. At 20 million rand, any interest at all here? Otherwise, I'm going to pass her by as well. At 20 million rand, no interest, no takers, nobody on the telephone, and we will pass her by today. 20 million rand not sold today. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on to lot number 6. Please stay in touch with me and follow through with me in your catalogs. Right, lot number 6, ladies and gentlemen, takes us to Caledon Square, 163 and 165 in Goosa Road, and that's in Greyville, in the heart of KZN. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the earth numbers here are as follows: 3403, and the remaining extent of earth 3404 as well. And your combined land size here at 4,869 squares. I believe we do have a telephone proxy here. Maybe Alex, do we have a telephone proxy on this one? Yes, sir. Please just double check for me there. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is a large building with engine and additional tenants. I'm not going to be giving a combined rental income here. Obviously, the tenants are the ones that are occupying, the owners are the ones occupying the property themselves. Engine lease expiry end of 2026, gross annual income here at plus minus 3.2 million. So end of 2026, you have that option to rebrand, resell if you want to. That opportunity can be available for you. But of course, that lease ending at 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's do business here. 20 million rand rand to go. Somebody talk to me. 100% not 20 million rand. Make me an offer now. What do we do here? Will you make me an offer? Even at 20. What are you going to put not 20 million rand? Make me an offer. Will we start here? What are you going to put not 15 million rand to go? Even at 50 million rand, I'll take any offers here now. Make me an offer now. 100% not 15 million rand debate. At 15 million rand, I'll take any offers now. But you're going to put not 15 million rand. I'll take 12 million rand. Chip at the price now. Have a look at her now. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. She is available for you right in the heart of KZN. And now I'm asking for 12 million rand. Any bidders, any takers here? No interest here. At 12 million rand, no interest, no takers. These are some of the ones, ladies and gentlemen, that I said are in between, which I'm not going to waste a lot of time on. Please, if you are interested in this, you can have a chat to Natalie post-auction. Let's pass by on that one. Lot number 6 is passed by as we move on to lot number 7. Lot number 7, ladies and gentlemen, I know I definitely have a telephone bid. I had guys calling me all the way from Dubai saying that they really want to supply us with oil for this particular one. Yes, it is one of the better ones. She is available 41 Jane Street here, ladies and gentlemen, in Toast Refer in the Western Cape. Earth number 381, land size 3,347 squares. Property is VAT registered and we sell property and operations. You have the man on the telephone already. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a Shell filling station in the Western Cape. Shell filling station in the Western Cape. The agreement with Shell expires in June 2025. So there is in that gap of income for you, ladies and gentlemen, of 7 million rand coming in, which you can then exercise if you want to rebrand and do something else or redevelop on the opportunity. This is one of the better ones. 250,000 liters per month at the moment that is coming out of this particular opportunity here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're situated right on the N1 highway. Toast Refer is a small town located in the Western Cape, approximately 185 kilometers northeast of Cape Town, and is part of the Breeda Valley municipality. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a pre-auction offer. I do have a pre-auction offer here. I stand to be corrected. I do have a pre-auction offer. So as I did mention earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, we do have clients that couldn't make it here, but are very quite keen on the opportunities. And we have a pre-auction offer that currently stands on this particular property. I shan't waste time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do business here. Somebody talk to me. 12 million rand to go. We're looking at 12 million rand. Somebody kick me off now. What do we do? Make me an offer here. Even at 12 million rand, I'm looking for an offer now. 12 million rand. Talk to your buyers on the telephone. Come on now, Natalie. What do I do? Alex, where's your man at 12 million rand? I'm looking for the bay. Kick me off now. Both of you want to try me at the same time now. Who do I give it to? I tell you what, ladies first, 7.5, I give you Natalie now. It's 7.5 million, and I'm back in now with Natalie at 7.5. Talk to a man now, you can pull up another 500,000 now. Let's go to 8 million. I got about a 7.5 million rand I'm selling already. At 7.5, my offer's out already out the window now. I'm back in again. We're on top of the money now with Natalie now. Even at 7 million, 8 million. 8 million I'll take. At 8 million rand now, you're going to have to do a little bit more work here, Natalie. It was never going to be easy, my darling. At 8 million rand, this is a good opportunity now. Have a look at it there. At 8 million rand. No, madam, let's try 8.5 first. Tell him, I'll tell him when we start calling the right numbers. At 8 million rand, I'm still looking for 5 now. At 8 million, I'm still looking for 5 now. Don't try the auction here. Today's not a good day now. At 8 million rand, now what do we do now? How about 8 million rand? Will you come big enough about half in the room? Anybody else got 8.5 million rand? I sell her to go now. I got about 8 million rand. When I get desperate, then I'll come back to you, Natalie. I'll tell you now. Right now, I think I can get an 8.5. At 8 million rand, I got to sell her first time now. At 8 million rand, I'm going to sell her for the second time now. At 8 million rand, are you sure there's no other bidders here? No other takers here at 8 million rand? What do we do here? You get about a quarter now. I'm begging again at you now. I'll take the quarter now. I'll take the quarter now. I'll take the quarter now. I'm back at you now, Natalie, at 8.25. At 8.25 now. What about you now? You're going to have to come back in again with another 250,000, sir. That's all I ask, sir. At 8.25, bidders against you now, sitting with Natalie now at 8.25. Will you get about a 50.5? Will you come back in again with a 50.5? What about 8.5? How much, sir? 8.5. 8.75. I like you already. You're a gentleman and a scholar, sir. May you stay that way, sir. At 8.75 now, there we go. Now you're going to have to round it off. It's easier to work out the tax at 9 million. Talk to me, Natalie, now. What do I do here? I'm getting 8.75. People are going up on themselves here. This is the opportunity that they want now. You got to also become determined here. At 8.75 now, 8.75 now. What do we do? 8,750,000 rand is where the bid is at. Take the 9 now. Come on, take the 9 now. You can do it now. Have a look at this property. Tell him about the 7 million that's going to make a difference after that lease expires in 2025. It's not too far to go. Tell him it's not too far to go. He's dropped the phone on you. How terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back in again. At 8,750,000 Rand, have a look at this opportunity. At 8,750,000 Rand, the opportunity sits with you, sir, for now. You get to own it for 10 minutes. There could be a person that could upset it now to 9. But I sell all the while for the first time at 8,750,000 Rand for the second time. Muhammad is up now. No other bidders, no other takers here. I can see you on the edge of your seat, sir. Can I help you, sir? I can send someone to come and assist. We have 250,000 Rand finances here, which will take you to 9. It's a good opportunity. At 8,750,000, how much, sir? It's 8,350. That's what I just said, yeah. 8,350,000, and it's coming over to you. I can see you excited for your buyer. It is subject to confirmation, of course, Benjamin. And the hammer does come down over to Alex at 8,750,000. Thank you, 350. Thank you, Alex. Cheers, eh? I was just taking a chance. I'm an auctioneer, man. I got to try my luck, eh? What's an extra 350? Better number? Better number 3 bars there, ladies and gentlemen. It is subject to confirmation. Please do tell him that. We just need to have 1 or 2 small discussions. But I think he's in the ballpark of what we are looking for on that particular one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes in lot number 8. Let's go to Varamea and Steenkamp Street in Witbank. You're on your way to Nelspruit, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you a story about the next 3 properties. I've got lot number 8, I've got lot number 9, and I've got lot number 10. What I'm effectively going to do is I can try and sell them individually, and if you are interested in any one of them, then we can take our chance there. And then I'm going to put them up collectively as well as I go through them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch on each one quickly so that you know exactly what they are made up of. Lot number 8, as I've said, ladies and gentlemen, the zoning is a lease here, and of course we sell operations only on these 3 properties. I'm selling operations only, please take note. And of course this is large Astron operations, fresh stop and Steers drive-through on this first one, which is your lot number 8. Have a look at it, please, in your catalogs. Astron filling station with expensive fresh stop store. Drive-through Steers, 260,000 liters per month. And of course, 1 million shop sales per month coming through here. 700,000 Steers sales coming through on this one per month as well. Lot number 9. Lot number 9 will be on Fort Trekker Road, also in Witbank. Lease is the same here, operations as well, only that we are putting up here. Caltex filling station and fresh stop due to Astron rebrand. Crispy chicken and grill to go, 175,000 liters coming out of here, 500,000 coming from the shop. And this one is on the N4 highway as well as you are headed towards Mozambique and to the Kruger National Park. That is number 9. Number 10, which is part of this pack as well, ladies and gentlemen, is on Hans Strydom and Bally Street. That is also in Witbank. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is also VAT registered. The lease is in place here today. Operations only as well. So these 3 properties, as I've said, ladies and gentlemen, I am putting them up collectively, and I'll put them up individually as well, but of course we'll set them individually. On this last one, which is lot number 10 in your catalogs, is the Caltex filling station, fresh stop, crispy chicken and grill to go, 210 liters per month on this one, and an average of 740,000 coming from the shop, next to a busy, very busy tire store. Ladies and gentlemen, on the first one, let's do business here, which is lot number 8. I'll take any offers here. Will you give me, say, 8 million Rand to go? Somebody talk to me now, but you got about 8 million Rand. Somebody give me an offer here now, but here we go. I tell you what, kick me off. Remember, say 4 million Rand to go. I don't want to waste time on her. Will you give me 4 million Rand on the first one now? Here, lot number 8, first time now, second time. Any offers, any takers here on lot number 8? No interest, no takers on her individually. You can cancel her out for now. I just want to take instructions here from Natalie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes in lot number 9. Lot number 9, I will ask as well, and I'll put it out there. I know we might not have interest, but I wanted to just run them through. I'll take any offers here. Will you make me an offer at 5 million to go? You ever say 5 million Rand, make me an offer now. 5 million, look at 3 million Rand, look at 2 million Rand, I'll take. Any interest, any takers on this one now? 2 million Rand, any betters at all here? Even at 2 million Rand, no interest your first time? Second time? All right, I'll pass by as well. Lot number 9 at 2 million Rand. And then I go back to lot number 10. Lot number 10, I'll ask for the same. 5 million Rand, any takers here? 3, 2 million Rand, any takers here? Right, ladies and gentlemen, then I'll give you the option to buy the collective. I'll give you the option to buy the collective. Let's do the collective of all three. I'll ask for 20 for all three. You get 20 million rand. What do we do? Make me an offer now. Where do we go? 20 million rand. Where do we start here? Will you make me an offer now? We're going to put 15 million rand for the three. 15 million rand. Will you make me an offer? I'll take minimum of 10 to start. We can negotiate from there. 10 million rand. Otherwise, I'm going to let them go. At 10 million rand, are there any bidders here for the first time? 10 second time. No interest, no takers here for 10 million rand. All through, all done. For the three. Otherwise, you can speak to Natalie afterwards, please. And maybe she can do a nice deal for you on those. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we move away from that opportunity. All three have been passed by, and we'll be going to lot number 11. Thank you, my angel. We'll be going to lot number 11, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, I'm now taking you to number 8, School of Street in East London. East London in the Eastern Cape. Ladies and gentlemen, nice opportunity as well. And this one, she comes up, and I'll tell you her story. The earth number there, ladies and gentlemen, being land size 2,825 squares. And the zoning here is for a service station. Filling station with fast food drive-through. This is development land. You can have a look at it, ladies and gentlemen, in your catalogs. This is development land. Site license is in place. Sewage and water have been paid. I understand there are bulk services that are due in excess of anything between 800 and 1 million. Bulk services that are due here, and of course it's subject to a retail license as well. 130,000 liters being pumped out here, 400,000 from the shop, and the assets that will be attached with this particular sale are worth 1.2 million, and you can speak to Natalie, of course, and Alex to get that registered. Ladies and gentlemen, you're right there on the main road, busy industrial area in Al Road in Alberton, and of course my simple instructions is to try and bring it to the market. Let's do business here. Will give me 13 million rand to go. Get up and say 13 million rand, make me enough an hour. What do we do? I'll take a 30 million rand. Will you give me an offer now? Will you give me 10 million rand? I'll take to go. What about 10? Will you come making a 7 million rand? I'll take in the offers now. Even at 7 million rand, cheaper the price now. Minimum bid at 5 now, first time. Second bid now at 5, second time now. No interest, no takers here for 5 million, ladies and gentlemen. How much is up? All three, all done. Otherwise, I'm going to let her go as well at 5 million. No takers for that one. Lot number 11. We move steadily along to lot number 12, ladies and gentlemen, as the opportunities will start slowly running out. Right, lot number 12 comes up, ladies and gentlemen, 20 Victoria Street. We are now in Melmoth in KwaZulu-Natal. In Melmoth in KwaZulu-Natal, ladies and gentlemen, annual net income here sitting at 7 million. 7 million, property and operations for sale here, and the zoning is on a lease. Sasol filling station in Melmoth, plus rental income from Sasol and Vodacom as well. Please have a look carefully here in the catalog so you can actually see exactly what is up here. 320,000 liters per month, average 1.1 million from the shop sales. Annual net profit, of course, in after expenses sitting at currently 7. And as I've mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, the annual rental received from Sasol and from Vodacom here sitting at a combined 1.6 million. Your RAS here sitting at 2 rand 30 cents. Call it a rebate if you wanna, but that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sasol Oil Company lease options are property at 1.6, operations at 5.4 million. You can do the math there on your own, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see where that gets us. You're situated right next to the R66 highway, approximately 200 kilometers northeast of Durban, and there is, of course, growing interest for these kind of opportunities in Durban. Sugarcane, citrus, and apple farming also play a significant role in the Melmoth area, so they're always in need of good service stations here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do business. Will I get an offer here? How am I saying now? 30 million rand to go. You will now make me an offer. Talk to me now. I'm looking for 30 million rand as an opening bid on this lovely opportunity. Hit 30 million rand. Will you come picking up a now? 25 million rand I'll take to go. Make me an offer now. Where we start here? 20 million rand. Will you going to put 10 million rand to start? Even at 10 million rand, cheaper the price now. What do we do now? Do I have any takers here? 10 million for the first time? At 10 million for the second time. This one you're going to have to speak to Alex if you really want it. At 10 million rand, no interest here. No takers here. At 10 million rand, last chance, all through, all done. Otherwise, I'm going to pass her by, have a chat to Alex. Thank you so much on that one. Lot number 12, not sold. We pass her by as well. Thank you, ma'am. Right, and we're moving on to lot number 13. Lot number 13 takes us to the heart of Brixton in Johannesburg. Earth number 145, 146 in Brixton. Your size here, your Earth size here, 1,069 squares. Not a bad opportunity that I've got for you. Service station development here. Development opportunity in Brixton, zoned for a service station as well. And currently there's a tire shop and other tenants that are occupying the property. And you can have a look to see what exactly is available there. Filling station, of course, sellers are willing to vacate on transfer or rent until construction begins in the event that you want to carry on developing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're right there next to Netcare Gardens Hospital. You can never always be too close to a hospital. And of course, you're about 5 kilometers west of Joburg CBD as well. And Brixton is got a high traffic, I can tell you that now for sure. Close to the University of Johannesburg as well. And of course, attracting a big crowd of students coming past this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do business here. Will you make me an offer now? 5 million rand, will you go now? I'll take another and say 5. What about to say 5 million rand? What about to say 4.5? What about to say 4 million rand to go? In the heart of Brixton now, what do we do here? I'll take any offers now, but we're going to 2 million rand, make me an offer here. Where do we go at 2 million rand, cheaper the price, 2 million rand in the heart of Brixton now, what are we thinking here? Even at 2 million rand, have a look at her. It's developed already, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lovely opportunity for development here. And you've already got tenants that are occupying the property until you decide what you want to do with it. At 2 million rand first time, second time. At 2 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, no interest, no takers here. The hammer's going to come up. I see you thinking about it, sir. You're really thinking about it. At 2 million rand, it is a bargain. You might just get away with murder here. But I'm going to put up my hammer here. Final and third call at 2 million. All through, all done. You can speak to the amazing Alex, and he'll see if he can do a deal for you at 2 million. 2 million, lot number 13. Let's let her go through as well as we move on to lot number 14. Right, lot number 14, I take you back to the land of KZN, the land of the Shaka, who's Zulu, ladies and gentlemen, 77 Clayfield Drive. And here we have a net income of 2.1 million per annum. That's coming here, and we are selling operations here. A lease is in place, and it's Astron Operations and Convenience Store in the heart of L Road. 130,000 liters per month average here, and you've got 525,000 coming from the shop sales. Net income from the operations sits at 2.1 million, as I've mentioned, and there is 12 years remaining on this particular lease that is in place at the moment. Phoenix is a large area, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know where Phoenix is, of course, I've got a lot of good friends who come from there. Just north of Durban, known for its vibrant community and cultural diversity. This opportunity is available for you to set up shop there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do business here at 7 million rand to go. What are you going to put 7 million rand? Somebody talk to me now. What do we do here? At 7, I'll take in our pounds. Now, but you're going to put 7 now. And put now 6 million rand to be. Will you go 6 million rand? I'm looking for an offer. Talk to me now. But you go 5 million rand to take the bidding now. What do we start here? Even at 5 million rand, come on, take it away now. I'll make it cheaper the price at 4 million rand to go. At 4 million rand, any takers here, any bidders, anybody on the telephone now? What about you, Alex, man at the back of the room now? Will you talk to me at 4 million rand? Make me an offer. You can kick me off wherever you want, sir. We'll take it slowly up. At 4 million rand, that's what I'm at, and that's what I'm calling for. At 4 million rand, got about a first time now. At 4 million rand, got about a second time now. I've given enough time, I've given enough opportunity. At 4 million rand, how much is up? At 4 million rand, how much is up? No takers, no bars on this one as well. At 4 million rand. And she goes by, ladies and gentlemen, at 4 million rand as we move on to lot number 15. Right, lot number 15 takes us to a special place here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the interchange, Stafford's post in KZN as well. There's a 40-year lease here. It is development and the Shell Ultra City and Spa Express lease on the highway, and 300,000 plus minus here liters projected per month on this particular opportunity here. It's a development opportunity. Gross income returned after 10 years at 56. If you work out the math here, new highway already completed, and you are just on that N2/R56 interchange as well. Nice opportunity, very nice location as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not going to waste time. Is there anyone interested in this opportunity here? Because it is quite a number for it. I'm looking at anything in excess of 30 million rand. Any interest here? Any takers here? Otherwise, I'm going to ask you to speak to Natalie on this one. I'm going to pass her by. All right, Natalie, you can handle that one as we move on to lot number 16, ladies and gentlemen. Right, lot number 16, the 15 Railway Avenue, Klerksdorp Industrial in the Northwest, 579. This is one of those properties that we've had a lot of calls on, or rather for, ladies and gentlemen, as we've been building up towards this event. The earth number 579, your annual rental income here, have a look at that at 1.1. I know we have a couple of people that are on the telephone. More precise and more important for me is that land size that you're looking at there, 53,000 squares, 5.3 hectares, ladies and gentlemen, and the property is, of course, VAT registered. Zoning, site and retail license as well, property and operations for sale here. Please have a look at this carefully. It's an eco one-stop, it's a diesel depot, truck stop, and a potential filling station as well. I know that you are on the phone here, definitely. You are definitely on the phone, I know. Please note the current storage capacity at this diesel depot, 464,000 liters. Look at the location as well, where you are, ladies and gentlemen. It's prime. Potential storage capacity here, 964,000 liters. And ladies and gentlemen, you're positioned along that N12 treasure route, which connects Joburg to Cape Town, well connected by the road and rail. Ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity is available and my instructions are very simple here. I know that Natalie's got a man on the phone. Have you been able to get a hold of your man there? Are we ready to rock and roll? And yourself, are you still doing the same? While they do that, ladies and gentlemen, please once again have a look at this opportunity. It is one of the few that is really been getting a lot of interest and a lot of calls, and rightfully so, because it is a good opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take it away. Let's have a chat about her now. What do we do here? Somebody kick me off. How do I say 35 million round to go? 35 million rand. We're pumping out 464,000 liters here. What do we do now? Will you give me 35 million rand? I'll take any offers to open the bidding. Talk to me, man on the telephone. Where are you? Even at 35 million rand, the auctioneer is asking for 35 million rand. I'll take 30 now. Even at 30,000 rand, I'm going to get cheaper at the price. I'm at 30 million rand. That's what I'm looking for. Are there any other bidders? You're on the floor with 30 million rand is what I'm looking for. First time now. 30 million rand. What do we do now? What are you going to be 30 million rand? What do we do? Come on, talk to me now. What do we open? What about 30? You got to be brave. You got to throw a number at me. I'm looking for 30 now. What do we do here? I'll take 25. I'll tell you now. At 25 million rand, 25. 25. 25. At 25 million rand, I'm looking for a bed now. Somebody talk to me. Where do we go here? Even at 25 million rand, I got man on the telephone at 25 and 5. Where do we go now? 20. Minimum bid at 20 million rand, otherwise I'm going to have to pass her by. Even at 20 million rand, she's cheaper the price. Come on, guys. At 20 million rand, look at the capacity of this opportunity at first time now. 20 million rand, where do we go now? Even at 20 million rand, still I wait and I ask in anticipation for the 20 million rand offer. I'm not going to go below that, boys and girls. I tell you what, at 20 million rand, I'm really at my depth now. What do we do here? This is how auctioneers lose their jobs. At 20 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, second time, Muhammad's going to come up at 20 million rand. No one is daring to try. At 20 million rand, no one is daring to try. I'm just giving you a chance here, guys. Maybe you can speak to your guys. You're out, Nat. You're out, Nat. Alex, you're out as well. I'm back at the floor, ladies and gentlemen, at 20 million rand. The opportunity is available. Mahama is up for the final and last time. Third call here, even at 20 million rand. Cheaper the price. No takers, no interest on her. I'm sure we will get somebody post-auction. But thank you for the attempt, guys and girls. And here it is. Passerby, there we go. Not sold for 20 million rand. Please don't take anything else less than that as we negotiate further. Right, and gentlemen, we'll move on to lot number 17. I take it to Ferreira Street in the heart of Nelspruit. Yes, the heart of Mbombela, ladies and gentlemen, 2,974 squares is what I'm giving you here. You are right on that passage that goes through the Kruger National Park all the way into Mozambique. Your earth number there, 2,955. Look at the annual net income here. It makes sense, 13 million rand annual net income. Property and operations, Astron operations and convenience store in Al Road. Please get a hold of your people on the telephone, Natalie and Alex. I don't want to wait anymore on this one. 13 million rand net income, 375,000 liters per average. That is coming out of here. 2.4 million coming out from the shop store. And of course, it's fully let in terms of the commercial building and the pumps and tanks and canopy all included in this particular sale. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one of those as well that has been calling a lot of interest here today. And of course, she is available. My instructions are very simple. It is to bring her to the market. I hope you have got your man on the telephone here. Let's do business here. I'll ask for 50 million rand to go. We're at 50 million rand. She's worth it all day, all night, all day. Here she is. She comes up. She's now available on the market at 50 million rand to go. What do we do now? Talk to me now. 50 million rand. Would you make me enough now? Would you get enough 45 and 5? What about 45 million rand? Would you get enough 40 million rand? I'm looking for the bid at 40. Will you make me enough now? Kick me off now. What do we do now? Any interest now? I'm at 45. I'm asking for offers here at 45. Will you try me at 40? At 40 million rand, I'll take any advances here at 40 million rand. I'll tell you what, at minimum 30. Even at 30 million rand, this is how I go again. At 30 million rand, got about enough first time now. At 30 million rand, are there any buyers on the floor here? At 30 million rand for the second time now. At 30 million rand, Hummer comes up now. At 30 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, there's no other bidders here. Last chance, oh, takers here. For 30 million rand, last chance. All through, all done, and I'm gonna have to let her go. Even at 30 million rand, no interest, no takers on her. 30 million rand doesn't buy, and we move on to lot number 18. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be the second last one for the afternoon. So please make sure that if you haven't bought and you are really planning to spend some cash with us here today, this is gonna be the second last opportunity. Lot number 18 coming up your way. I take it to number 86 Tulip Road in Nopislachte, and that's in Centurion. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, a total filling station with mug and bean and 2,000 square meters of land available on this one. Let me tell you her story. Portion number here is 239. The land size is very nice as well, 3,347 squares. The zoning, however, is agricultural. Property and operations and land. We've thrown in everything in this one, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at it. 308,000 liters per month average, additional land included of 2,000 squares, zoned agricultural, and of course your RAS sitting at 2.5 cents per liter, and you can call it your rebate if you want to. She is available, ladies and gentlemen, and of course it's lot number 18, and my instructions are very simple on her. Take her to the auction. I'm not looking for a ridiculous amount here. I'm trying to make sure that you get some business out of us today. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do business here. We're going to 3,500,000. At 3,500,000 is what I'm asking now. 3,500,000. Somebody talk to me. I take instructions here. Yes. Right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just getting given instructions here on that 308,000 liter per month average. Let's get to the real number here and let's take things seriously, ladies and gentlemen. What do we do here? Will you come back and talk to me now? What are you going to put 45 million rand? What do we do here? Even at 45 and 5 now, what are you going to put 45? I'll take 40 million rand. Somebody talk to me now. What about man on the telephone? Where do they want to start at 40 million rand? I'm looking for a bid now. Will you come in at 40? You're going to say 35 million rand. I'll take another now, even at 35. 35 and 5 and 5. What are you going to put 35? What are you going to put 30 million rand? I'm cheap at the price now. Throw me a number now on the floor now. Where do we go here? I'm looking for a 30 million rand to go. You're at 30 million rand. Muhammad's going to have to come up for the first time now with 30 million rand for the first time. At 30 million rand now, what do we do here? I'll take a 30 million rand. I'll tell you what, give me 25 then. Even at 25 then, but I'm not going to go below 25 now. At 25 million rand, how much is up? At 25 million rand, how much is up? At 25, I'm in. I got about 25, I'm in now. At 25 million rand, I'm looking for a little bit more now. Even at 25 million rand, I'm in. But not 25 million rand, but you got about 6 million rand, even lucker. She's cheaper the price at 25 million. I might just go in with you, sir, on this one. At 25 million rand, will you come back in about 26 million rand to go? All the while at 25 and 5. What about you, Natalie? What about your man on the telephone? He's all out. At 25 million rand, cheaper the price now. First time now. At 25 million rand, got about a second time now. I'm going to close it off now. I've been with it. I've been with it at 25. I even went to the numbers I didn't want to get to. But here I am, I'm a greedy auctioneer. Will he talk to us afterwards? At 25 million rand, Muhammad is up. I do sell subject to confirmation, of course, sir. And I think it's not a bad try. It's not a bad try at all, even at 25 million. Sold to you subject to confirmation. What's your bar number there, sir? Bar number 009 will buy this subject to confirmation. And of course, we're going to have a nice chat, you and me, and have a long coffee, maybe till 6 o'clock. But we will get to the number we want. Yeah, there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 18, they're being sold for 25 million, subject to confirmation. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you to the last opportunity that I have for you for today. And of course, you do not have to despair. We at Sealed Bids will be having more opportunities coming for you in the new coming year. But of course, for today, all good things must end. And I take you all the way to Washington Street in Langa in the Western Cape. What an opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen. The land size 2,522 squares, and the annual rental or the annual net income here on this particular property sitting at 2.4. The property is VAT registered. There is a service station zoning here as well. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm selling investment property income from Astron, KFC, USave, and more. Look at that annual net profit, 2.4 plus minus. We're pumping out 290,000 liters here. We're pumping out 290,000 liters here. Operators lease is available till 2027. Please make sure they are aware of that. Netly, operators lease till 2027. I've got 5 ATMs and a takeaway store. I've got a KFC. I've got a USave lease here in place. You're on the main road, ladies and gentlemen, of course, in Albertine. And what do? I sell all the while to go on this lovely one in the Western Cape. I just want to take instructions here from my good friend Alex. Is he here? Where's Alex? Ah, can I just talk to you for a second? Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in business. We're having a look at this one now. We're in the heart of Langa. My instructions are very simple as well. Take it to the market and maybe we might just be able to close today. Let's do business, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take 30 million rand to go. What do? Will you make me an offer now? But you're going to not 30,000, but not 30 million rand. I'm looking for the bid. Talk to me at 25 and file down. I'll take an offer now. Will you open me up at 20 million rand? Even at 20 million rand, I'm looking for the bid. It's cheaper the price. You're in the heart of Langa here. Where do we go? 20 million rand. Talk to me, man on the telephone. What's your guy saying? 20 million, I'm back. I'm in on the business now. Thank you now. Alex, you're a serious buyer now. 20 million rand, we good. What about 21 and 1? Will you come making a percent now? 21 and 1. I got 20 million rand. I'm in the bidding now. 20 million rand. I'm selling to the man on the telephone now. What do we do here? Somebody come back in again. Man on the floor. Will you come back in at 20 million and 1? What about 21 and 1? First time there. I got 20 million rand. I'm selling a roll the while. Will you come back in again? 100% at 20 and a half. I'll take a 20 and a half. Talk to your man Natalie now. What do we do here? 20 and a half. I'm already good at 20 million rand. I'm already good at 20 million rand. I'm looking for a little bit more here. Come on now, you can do it again at 20 million rand. I sell it for the second time. At 20 million rand, there's no other bidders here. Natalie, you're a lot now. I said, well, Alex now at 20 million rand. What do we do here? Even at 20 million rand, that's where I'm at. Ladies and gentlemen, Hummer's going to come up for the final and last chance here. For 20 million rand, ladies and gentlemen, the Hummer will come up. It will be subject to confirmation as well. At 20 million rand, I give you a last chance here, Nats. Giving you a last chance here, Nats. At 20 million rand, tell him I'm taking 500,000 even here now because this is the last one. They're just having a quick discussion there, ladies and gentlemen. It is the last opportunity for the day. We want to make sure that nobody goes with a bitter taste in the mouth. Everybody must have had a good opportunity and a good stab at every single one. Otherwise, Mahama comes up, ladies and gentlemen. Alex, your man stands at 20 million. There's no other bidders here. I've given you enough opportunity here, and as I really did try for you. At 20 million, no other bidders here. Last chance all through. Mahama comes up for the last chance today, and for the final time this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all through, all done, and I sell for 20 million. To your man, Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been such an absolute pleasure having you here. My name is Gift Ngwenya, and I've taken you through 19 lots here today. And of course, those opportunities, some of them are still available. Please do not hesitate to speak to Alex, speak to Natalie as well, and let's see if we can make you happy before the end of this lovely 2024. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please stay in touch with our website as well, www.sealbids.co.za. We'll be back again early in the new year with more opportunities for you. Please do stay in touch and of course enjoy the rest of your afternoon further. Thank you once again for joining me.